Alter, geh. Alter. Was? Shit. Oh mein Gott. Nein, 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 nein. Nein, 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 nein. Nein, hör auf. Nein, hör auf. Achso. Oh, oh, okay. Es tut mir echt leid. Ich habe es gedrückt. Ich schwöre. Ich habe zuerst draufgehalten und dann ist nichts passiert. Also, sie sind gestorben. Okay, gut. Ja, sie sind tot. Ich habe verstanden. Bitte sieht's mich nicht spüren. Das ist unangenehm. Okay, endlich mal.
Shit, it's stuck.
Oh mein Gott. Ich drücke. Aua. Ich drücke.
Shoot it!
Holy crap.
You okay?
Nein.
Thanks.
Why'd you bring him here in the first place,
Mann, halt die
asshole?
Klappe.
Dad, calm down.
You're gonna get us all killed!
Hallo, es war mein
Why didn't you
Problem.
tell us he was bitten? What? He was bitten, and you
War er
didn't say a
nicht.
goddamn word! But he wasn't bitten, I swear! Well, your not-bitten friend here came back to life and tried to kill my wife!
What? Wait, you all don't know?
What the hell are you talking about?
Sie kommen so oder so.
It's not the bite that does it. You come back no matter how you die. If you don't destroy the brain, that's just what happens. It's gonna happen to all of us.
We're all infected? Everyone?
Tut mir
I
leid.
guess so. I don't know. All I know is that I've seen people turn who I know were never bitten. When I first saw it happen, we were all hiding out in a
Es
gym,
tut mir
and
so
everybody
leid,
thought we were finally
Ben.
safe. But one of the girls, Jenny Pitcher, I think, I guess she couldn't take it. She took some pills. A lot of them.
Oh.
Someone went in the girls' room the next morning and... God.
Back off!
Whoa, lady, relax.
Nein, geh.
Me and my brother, we just want to know if y'all can help us out.
I said back off!
Zu viel Confidence.
We don't want any trouble.
Of course, neither do we. I'm Andy St. John. This here's my brother Dan. We're just out looking for gasoline. Looks like you folks got the
Geht.
motel locked down, which is fine, but if you could spare any gas, well, we'd be much obliged.
Why do you need gas?
Our
Gute
place
Frage.
is protected by an electric fence. Generators provide the electricity.
Our generators run on gas. Look, we own a dairy farm a few miles up the road. If y'all be willing to lower your guns, we can talk about some kind of trade.
How y'all doing on food? We got
Perfect.
plenty at the dairy.
Ja.
Lee, why don't you and Mark check the place out, see if it's legit? I'm going with you. I got your back if anything seems fishy.
So,
Yeah.
what do y'all think?
Okay.
You got a deal. We'll bring some
gehen
gas
vor.
to your dairy. In exchange, you give us some food to bring back. We'll see how it goes from there.
Sounds fair. A couple gallons should power one of our generators for a while.
Okay.
So, this dairy, you guys really have food?
Sure do. We lost most of the cattle, but we still have lots of milk, butter, and cheese stocked up.
And with the vegetables we grow, we got plenty of food.
Wow. Das
It's
klingt
nice to get
zu
away
gut,
from
um
that
wahr zu
motel
sein.
for a while. This Lily Kenny thing is starting to get ridiculous. Personally,
Yeah.
I'd be happier if you started to take charge more.
You think they'd want me for a leader?
Sure, everybody looks up to you
Well, not everyone thinks I'm so
Dankeschön.
trustworthy.
because of your past.
Yep.
Does anyone else know?
Yep.
Larry knows.
Great. That can't be easy.
Clementine knows. She was there when we were talking in the drugstore and asked me about it. I couldn't lie to her.
What exactly did
Deine
happen with
Schuld.
the senator?
Whenever they could get that hand. Just how it was on the bus. Somehow, I ended up getting locked in
It was an accident. I mean, I pretty much knew about the affair. Sometimes I wonder if I should talk to the group about it.
You don't have to. Whatever happened before things went to hell doesn't matter anymore.
Das stimmt.
Not sure everyone would see it that way.
Ich
Maybe
meine,
you're
Mord
right.
ist halt schon
Listen, over the
schwierig,
years,
aber
I've reported on some pretty messed up
mittlerweile
shit.
ist alles
I've
echt
seen
so
situations like those
schrecklich.
100 times. It doesn't have to make you a bad man.
Ja, ich weiß nicht.
I really appreciate that.
Ich glaube schon, dass Morde
I
zu
mean,
einem schlechten
thank
Menschen
God
macht.
Lee showed up when he did. Right, Lee?
Yeah, why don't you tell us a little more about yourself, Lee?
Where are you from?
Macon?
I grew up in Macon.
Right here in the heart of Georgia. That's what I like to hear. Y'all seem pretty settled in at that motor inn. Who's running things over there?
Das ist eine
We work as a
Demokratie.
group. All of us looking out for each other.
I hear that. There's so many dumbasses out there fighting each other these days. It's just stupid.
How many people you got over there anyway?
Genug.
Enough to defend ourselves.
Well, that's good. It's getting dangerous out there. Well, you guys know. Well, we'd love to get you
Oh, Mann.
all out to the
Es
dairy.
ist so schwer,
like
so
I
zu
said,
tun,
we
als
got
wüsste
plenty
ich
of
nicht,
food, and quite frankly, we could always
was
use
uns
an extra
erwartet.
helping hand.
In the summers, I used to help out on a goat farm.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
great. Everything helps.
Mama's been running a dairy for
Mann,
as
Ben
long
ist
as
so
I can
niedlich.
remember, but now it's
You
getting...
think you're gonna cut me out of this?
No one's trying to cut you out of anything.
You and Gary are always pulling this shit.
Bandits.
Who? Haven't noticed.
Those look like the people who
Calm
raided
down,
my
your
camp.
paranoia's pissing
Who
everyone
are
off.
they?
Fuck you. You knew we were hungry, and you guys were keeping it all
There's
to
only two of them.
yourselves.
Oh no, there's
Yeah,
a
you know
lot
what?
more.
We
of
ate it
them.
all. What are you gonna fucking do about it?
Don't worry, Danny and I got you covered if something happens.
Vielleicht passiert was ganz
Let's
Schlechtes.
just wait this out. Hope they move on.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Jesus!
Ja, man sollte nicht Leuten mit einer Waffe was wegnehmen wollen.
The world out here has gone to shit. Come on, let's get to the dairy where it's safe.
Gefährlich. Nicht die schlauste Lösung. Okay, ab zur Molkerei. Oh Mann, ich bin so müde. Ich hoffe, ich bin nicht die ganze Zeit still. Ich weiß es nicht. Das ist so eine Angewohnheit. Ich kommentiere sehr wenig und sehr wenig Interessantes.
Here
Ich
it
bin sogar
is.
übermüdet.
St. John Family
Also
Dairy.
immer. Oh, es sieht so
Y'all can see
schön
how we kept this place so
idyllisch
safe.
aus. Ja,
The fence keeps them out?
You
Elektrozahn.
betcha. They fry like
Ist das
bugs in a
Mais
zapper.
dort drüben?
We're pushing 4,000 volts through that thing with generators and amps.
I'm going to assume that's a lot.
Ja, ich auch. Einfach so. Klingt nach viel. Hallo Mama.
We've got kids in our group. Doesn't seem safe to have them near a lethal fence.
Oh, don't worry about that. We got plenty to keep them entertained.
This place looks untouched. You
Kinder
never
sind
know the
unfähig.
rest of the world is in
Das ist es,
ruins.
oder?
It's worth
Sag ich
protecting.
doch, sieht sehr
It's all the
idyllisch
juice.
aus.
I thought I saw y'all with company coming down the drive.
Guys, this is our mama.
I'm
Dieser-
Brenda St. John, and welcome to the St.
Der
John
Dialekt,
Dairy.
though.
This here's Lee. He's from Macon.
A couple of our old farmhands were from Macon. They grow 'em good there.
They got a few more friends staying at the old motel.
Oh my goodness, that place is pretty vulnerable. Have you got someone with survival experience to lead
Ja.
your group?
We
Wir
all work
arbeiten
together.
zusammen.
Plus, we've got plenty of people with military experience.
Well, that's good to hear. That motel ain't the safest place. Now that y'all are here, we'll make sure you're safe and comfortable.
Wir sind
We're
schrecklich
awful
hungrig.
hungry.
These are for y'all. Baked fresh this morning.
Oh,
Amazing.
Can't get stuff like that anymore. Not without a cow for milk and butter, that's for sure.
That's right. Hopefully Maybelle will make it through this bout of whatever she's got and be with us for a good long while.
ja,
Your
viel
cow is
Glück.
sick? What's she?
We have a vet. We could bring her here. We can help you folks out.
A vet? Oh my! Our prayers have been answered.
Perfekt.
Maybe our whole group could come for the day.
Well, how about this?
Entschuldigung,
go
wir sind
get
hier
your
eine Gruppe,
veterinary
die
friend, and
Entscheidungen
I'll prepare some
zusammentrifft.
dinner. A big feast for all you hungry souls.
Ah, das
It'd
ist aber
be
nett.
nice to have some folks to help out around here again. Danny, why don't you come help me out in the kitchen?
Danny
Why don't I
ist so
head
ein
back with the food
Muttersöhnchen.
and round up everyone for the trip over here?
Might want to take
Alleine?
someone with you. Remember,
Ja.
those roads can be dangerous.
I can handle myself.
Take
Nein,
this.
pass.
Why don't you go ahead and take Ben along anyway?
Take care of yourself, Lee.
Genau,
See you in a
pass
while.
auf Ben auf, bitte. Ich brauch den
Mark,
noch.
Lee, why don't you take a look around? Once you get settled in, I could use some help securing the perimeter.
Is there a problem?
Sometimes the dead get tangled up in the fence before they fry and end up knocking over a post. It'd be a big help if you could walk the perimeter. You can learn a
Machen
little
wir.
something about our fence. I'm gonna go top off the generators before they run dry. Come get me when you're ready.
Okay.
You betcha. This place is incredible. It's got food. And that fence? Oh man, that fence.
Ja, es wächst sehr sicher.
If we
Das
play our
stimmt schon.
cards right, this might turn out to be a place we can stay.
Ja, wir
How do you
sollten
wanna
die
play
einfach
this?
vertreiben.
Before we can think about bringing our whole group here to stay, we need to figure out if this place is as safe as they're telling us.
Right. Obviously they think it's safe. But is it safe enough for the kids? I noticed a broken swing over there. Not a big deal, but maybe there's other things not working that we just can't see yet.
And checking the fence
Genau, einmal
perimeter
durchgehen.
sounds like a decent way to get a good look at their defenses.
All right. I'll keep my eyes open, and you find out what you can from Andy.
Okay. Kaputte Schaukel.
Too bad it's broken. I'll bet Clementine and Duck would have loved something like this to play on.
Kids used
Ja,
to like
wir
that
können
old
sie
swing
reparieren.
even more than the tour sometimes.
I'll bet. Mind if I fix it?
Sure, that'd be great. Mama sure does appreciate y'all helping out.
Bitteschön,
Looks like it
bitteschön.
just needs a new board for the seat and some rope. Make it
Okay,
safe for
wir
Clem
brauchen
and
ein
Duck.
Brett und einen
And let the St. John's know we
Seil.
can pull our weight around here.
Wir reden mal. Ich will sehen, ob da irgendwas Interessantes
So what
ist.
have you found out? Is this
Nichts.
looking like a good place to stay?
I'll keep looking around.
Okay,
All right. Keep me posted.
mach ich. Da ist eine Lücke im Zaun. Also ein Brett da.
Pointy.
Okay. Ein Brett da.
This is too big right now.
Okay.
But if I can find something to cut it down to size,
Wir brauchen eine
this
Säge.
might make a good seat for the swing.
Wir benutzen die Säge.
Mind if I use one of these boards?
Already making some repairs, huh?
Genau.
I like a guy who takes some initiative. Yeah, go right ahead.
Für die Kinder. Mann, haben wir Power. Wir reden mal kurz mit dir.
Hi.
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 Well, I'm glad you guys decided to help us out. I noticed back
Natürlich.
in the motel that you folks are pretty well armed. Been stockpiling, huh?
Ja. Wie
We've
viel Waffen
scraped
habt
together
ihr?
a good supply in the last few months.
Das
How
frage
about
ich mich
yourself?
wirklich.
What kind of protection do you have around here?
Nur den
We
Zaun.
collected a few guns to protect ourselves, but
Okay, nicht
we really
nur den
only
Zaun.
use them when we go off the property. When we're inside the perimeter, the fence is all we need to keep us safe.
Sag ich doch.
An electric fence is enough to keep out walkers?
Walkers?
Das ist
Is
interessant.
that
ja.
what you call them? That's good. The old one wouldn't have, but Mac, he was our foreman. He figured out how to amp it up with the generator.
Was ist mit Mac?
We used to
Wo
sit
ist
out
Mac?
here some nights and watch the sons of bitches sizzle and pop when they got too close. Closest thing to
Verstehe.
entertainment these days, I guess.
These generators are enough to power the whole dairy?
We got lots. We gotta keep trading for fuel as much as we can, but they all work together to do the trick. Like us.
We can't be the first people you've invited up to the dairy.
Well, no, we've made similar deals with other folks, trading for gas and food, but ultimately they moved on, looking for the people they lost contact with.
Ja.
I'm gonna get to know the place for a minute.
Okay, well, we gotta secure the perimeter, so
Ja,
don't
machen wir
take
gleich.
too long.
Eine Sekunde.
What's
Ich
that?
will nur...
Generator. You guys come along with gas just in time.
Danke.
Hey, don't mess with that, okay? The thing's a little tricky, and I don't want to spend half a day trying to fix it again.
Okay, das merken wir uns. Wir merken uns... Wenn wir sie stören wollen, müssen wir da dran rumfriemeln. Da. Hallo? Ich dachte gerade, wir gehen dran vorbei. Ich will ein Seil. So ein Seil. Schuheimer Seil.
This rope is perfect for the swing.
Klar, das nehmen wir einfach ohne zu fragen. Und das andere aber nicht. Okay, ist hier noch irgendwas? Die Tür.
Fresh herbs. I can hardly wait for dinner.
Oh, das klingt gut. Können wir einfach reingehen? Oder nur mit der Frau reden?
Well, hi there, Lee.
Hi.
What can I do for you, sweetie?
Can I help you with anything around the house?
I think with Danny's help, I've got things pretty well squared away in the kitchen. But feel free to check with Andy.
Okay.
He's got a lot of weight on
Genau,
his
wir machen
shoulders these
den
days, so I'm
Zaun
sure he'd love any
gleich.
help he can get.
Okay.
The family's done an amazing job of keeping this place up.
Well, now aren't you sweet? Thank you, Lee. The
Sind wir.
boys and
Wir
I
sind so
try
süß
to
und
adapt
nett.
as best we
So ein
can,
süßer,
but we
netter,
still keep some of our old
Süßkuchenmensch.
routines to help remind us of better times.
Ja, das ist wahrscheinlich gut. Routine ist allgemein sowas Gutes.
How many rooms does this house have?
Rooms? Why do you ask?
I'm sorry,
Ja,
that was
das war
rude.
unheimlich.
Well,
Ja.
don't you worry about it.
Ich wollte nur wissen, ob ihr
We've
genug
got a
Platz für
great
uns
big
habt.
dining room that will fit your whole group.
What happened to the rest of your staff?
Das ist eine gute Frage. Zum Beispiel diesen Mac.
Just like everyone else, I'm sure. Some of our staff took off to find their families as soon as they heard the news.
Ja.
The few that stuck around, well, we lost most of them the first night those things showed up here. It was tough.
Schrecklich.
When will dinner be ready?
Aber du
It'll
und
be a
deine
while
Söhne
still, but
habt
it'll be worth
überlebt.
it.
Das ist ja
Trust me.
interessant, ne?
How's your family been holding up since, you know?
Oh, my boys have been my saving grace. They both left their jobs and came home to help out after the attack started happening. I
Was für
think
eine
it was
Arbeit.
hardest on Andy. Dan was always more of a mama's boy.
Ja,
But don't tell him
wirkt
I
auch.
said that.
So wirkt auch.
Well, if anything comes up that I can help with, feel free to let me know.
Well, Lee, I sure
Sobald
appreciate
das
it.
passiert ist,
No
haben sie
problem.
ihre Arbeit aufgegeben? Was sollen sie sonst tun? Sollen sie... Weil ich verstehe nicht. Die können ja schwer ihren normalen Alltagsjob weiterführen, wenn hier voll die Zombie-Apokalypse am Laufen ist. Oder? Ich meine... Hallo? So, wir reparieren die Schaukel.
All right. This shouldn't be too tough.
Well, I'll be damned.
Oh,
Mama's
wir
gonna
haben
be
dieses
thrilled to see
richtig,
that old swing
richtig
all fixed up.
schwere...
Hopefully our kids will like it too.
Die richtig schwere Arbeit getan.
Did you say something, darling? Oh, my goodness. Did you do that?
Just trying to help out a bit around here.
You know,
Diesen
I
schweren,
used to
schweren
push
Job.
Andy and his brother out here on that swing
No.
every night when they were kids. Seems like such a long time ago now.
Yeah, it
Ja, ihr
does.
seid alle alt. So, und jetzt helfen wir mal mit dem Zaun. Nein, wir reden zuerst noch mit Dingsy darüber, dass es absolut nicht sicher ist, weil hier so viele Leute irgendwie verschollen sind.
Hey,
Nein, ich weiß nicht. Der
generator
Generator
might be a
könnte...
problem. Andy
Oder auch
said
nicht.
it's tricky and repairing it takes him a while. Still, it's a hell of a lot more secure than the motor is. I'll keep looking around.
All right. Keep me posted.
Okay. Mehr ist hier nicht und wir gehen den Zaun reparieren. Komm. Zaun reparieren.
Hi. Mark and I can help you with that perimeter now.
Oh, good. The fence will stop a walker in about 3 or 4 seconds, but gets overloaded if we leave the husks out there.
You know, Mark and I can clear the fence ourselves if you want to stay here and finish up with the generators.
Das ist aber
Well,
nett.
that'd be great. I'll turn off the northwest section, and you guys could strip them off and look for any weak points. Well, that'd be a big help.
Oh Gott.
Sounds easy enough.
Stay attentive. You never know.
Steht ja Fight or Flight auf seiner Jacke? Okay, wir machen den Zaun sauber. Das Ding ist riesig. Das ist einfach gut zum
Safe
Spazieren.
enough for us to stay, if we can.
It's pretty amazing what they've done with this dairy, but let's see what
Hier,
it takes to
hier könnten
secure
ja
this
theoretisch
fence
Leute
before drawing
reinkommen,
any
oder?
conclusions.
I can't wait until everyone's out here.
Einfach
Everyone besides
über das
Larry.
Holz
It wouldn't be
springen.
such a
Man
pain
muss ja
in the
nicht,
ass if you weren't telling him we were
oder
talking
über den
behind
Zaun
his back
selber,
all
man
the
muss ja
time.
nicht den Strom,
sorry,
die Stromdrehte Dinger
That guy's a piece of shit anyway.
Relax.
drüber.
You're not making things
Ohne
any
sie
better
anzufassen.
riling them up.
Mann. Sehr
There's
konzentriert, wie man merkt. Okay.
Ugh.
Wirklich, wie sterben die eigentlich?
Lee, it's dead.
Ja.
Come on, let's push it off.
Okay.
Who do you think he was?
Keine Ahnung. Vielleicht dann
At
wenigstens ist
least
es
it's
nicht
not
einer
one
von
of
uns.
us.
Okay, wegschupfen.
Looks like he's stuck.
Ja, an dem Fall.
Maybe the St. John boys are using this guy for target practice?
Mit
Poor guy.
einem
I don't
Fall?
know who got him first, the arrow or the fence. Either way, hope he was already dead.
Das hoffe ich auch. So, raus da. Nimm ihn.
Disgusting.
So, und jetzt weg damit. Und flupp.
Come on.
Verrotte wieder
I'm
durch.
sure there's still a few more.
Once this fence is patched up, this place will be a fortress. God, can you imagine not having to worry about the walkers anymore?
Mann, so ein doppelter Zaun wäre cool.
Yeah, well, it's useless without gas. We might need food, but the St. John's need gas, too.
Not many drivers these days, Lee. We could scrounge up a year's worth of gas, easy.
Naja,
so what's
aber
your
die
take on
Frage
the
ist...
brothers? They seem to have this place tied down pretty well.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. They seem decent enough. I just want you to know that I've got your back if anything goes down. That's all.
Thanks.
Okay, verstehe.
There's
Irgendwann hat
another
man
one.
alles Benzin aus der
I see
Umgebung halt eingesammelt und was ist dann? Dann hat man irgendwie nichts mehr. Warum ist das immer so friemelig? Berühre den Elektrozaun nicht.
Man, the fence burned right into its hands. I think they fused together.
Ich glaube, das war eine Frau. Das sieht ein bisschen aus wie eine Dame.
You never get used to the smell, do you?
Nope.
Ich frage mich, wie so ein, ich meine, so ein Zombie nach modrigem, verrotteten Fleisch riecht.
Can't stop thinking
Ich
about
frage mich,
dinner.
wie das dann so gebraten
Thanks for the
riecht.
rations earlier. It's not easy eating in front of the kids, but it's all that's keeping me on my feet right now.
Aber die Kinder hatten Essen.
Just try to focus on the task.
They knew what they were doing, teasing us with food and then giving us
Das
chores.
stimmt.
Having a good meal will be worth it.
Mit Essen kommt man, glaube ich,
Come
echt an
on,
jeden.
I think I see where they're getting in.
Hier.
This one must have knocked it over trying to get through. He's
In der
tangled up in there
Apokalypse.
pretty
Ich meine,
good.
hat man...
Come on, help me get this thing back in
jeder
place so we
braucht
can get
Essen.
Mr. Crispy
Und
off of here.
I think we'd get better
kommt
leverage
irgendwann
from the
schwer
other
an Essen.
side.
Good
Am Anfang
idea.
vielleicht nicht, aber... Oh. Nein, du kommst so nicht rein. Warum?
Little help here, Lee?
Ja, ja. Wir werden sterben.